الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة لأهل التقوى واليقين والجنة للموحدين ثم النار للمشركين ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا أبا القاسم المصطفى محمد
اللهم صل على محمد
وعلى آله سيدنا الطاهرين المعصومين المنتجبين لا سيما بقية الله في العظيم الحمد لله الذي جعلنا من المتمسكين بالله العليم والعظيم صالح الصلوات
اللهم صل على محمد
يقول سبحانه وتعالى في محكم كتابه بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فأما سبب فيذهب البقاء وأما ما ينفع الناس فيمكث في الأرض كذلك يضرب الله الأمثال صدق الله العلي العظيم. Firstly, we give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala once again, honoring us with this wonderful opportunity to perform Salat al-Eid and also perform Salat al-Jumah. Indeed, this is a blessing. That is, even if you realize this morning it was raining, and the rain itself is a blessing. So this indicates to you and me that all the efforts that we manage in the month of Ramadan, there are signs that indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has accepted. So we ask subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept it for us, inshallah. So that Allah will make life easier for us to grace us with another Ramadan, inshallah. Inshallah, this afternoon, Jumah, we are going to continue from where we left off in the khutbah, where we were speaking about social aspects of our life, more especially as Muslims. What is it that is highly required from us? What is it that is going to make us to be closer to one another? And as a result, when we get closer to one another, we get closer to Allah. Because for one to have the closeness, as we mentioned earlier on, you need to work hard towards Allah. Just for the mere fact that you've been named as a Muslim doesn't make you. So this afternoon we are going to continue from where we left off. And with this we go to the verse of the Holy Quran in Surah Ra'd, Surah 13, verse 16, where Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala said, فَأَمَّا الزَّبَرُ فَيَذْهَبُ جُفَاءً. فَأَمَّا الزَّبَرُ فَيَذْهَبُ جُفَاءً. Then Allah said, وَأَمَّا مَا يَنفَعُ النَّاسِ فَيَمْكُثُ فِي الْأَرْضِ كَذَلِكَ يَضْرِبُ اللَّهُ الْأَمْثَالَ. You know, in the Holy Quran, there are places that Allah cited an example. Like in the Holy Quran, when you go to Surah Al-Baqarah, when Allah was talking about His mind, that He can create the biggest of all things, and He can create the smallest of all things, like atoms. Now the Israelites were asking, why is it that Allah created that small thing? Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Holy Quran, He said, I can give an example to a smallest thing like an atom. He said, even I can even be above that. He said, وَمَا فَوْقَ. Then he said, but when I give an example in such manner, you see those who will look and ponder over that example. And then they will end up learning something from it. Indeed, they are the ones that we are. So the same way here, Allah is talking about truth against falsehood. So remember, initially we are talking about truth. To make sure that whatever that we do by the truth. Like Allah said in So here also in Surah Al-Ra'd, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is citing an example with regard to truth. Then Allah said, فَأَمَّا زَبَرُ فَيَذْهَبُ جُفَاءً. That when we talk of a zabar, you see bubbles, Allah here is talking about the rainfall. When it rainfalls, there is this bubble that comes as a result of rainfall. You find the bubbles on top of water while the water is flowing. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَأَمَّا زَبَرُ. You see this? Bubbles on the rainfall that is just these bubbles will go because these bubbles, they are just receiving. You will see the bubbles as if the bubbles is going to remain, but Allah said it will go for يَذْهَبُ. Then Allah said, فَأَمَّا مَا يَنْفَعُ النَّاسَ. But you see that which is beneficial to mankind. That which is beneficial to you and me. That which is beneficial to you and me to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Allah said, فَيَمْكُسُ فِي الْأَرْضِ. It says God remains on the earth. Then Allah said, كَذَلِكَ نَضْرِبُ اللَّهُ كَذَلِكَ يَضْرِبُ اللَّهُ. And this is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives an example. When you examine this specifically, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to tell you and me that the sabbath means falsehood. Sabbath means something that comes within short period of time which goes. But the truth will remain and forever. That means when we hold on to the truth, whatever that we do in life, wherever we find ourselves, whichever situation that we find ourselves, and we want to hold on to the truth, we want to live by the truth, we want to work for the truth, then definitely that's the one to do. You see, when Allah spoke about the Sabbath, Allah said, you see this Sabbath in the Bible, when it comes, it has a period of time that it stays. In other words, when we don't want to abide by the truth, and we want to live by the falsehood, yes, probably within short period of time, we will exist. Do we want to propagate falsehood? Do we want to talk about falsehood? Do we want to indulge in falsehood? Yes, probably. Within short period of time, it will. You see, Allah says in the Holy Quran, He said, فَسَلَوْهُ كَمَثَلِ الَّذِي اسْتَوْقَدَ نَارًا فَلَمَّا أَضَاءَتْ مَا حَوْلَهُ ذَهَبَ اللَّهُ بِنُورِهِمْ وَتَرَكَهُمْ فِي ظُلُمَاتٍ لَا In the end of the Holy Quran, Allah is talking about the same example. There are people who are walking and it was night, dark. They wouldn't have light to move on. And here comes the rain is falling. And Allah enlightens the light, the thunder, and the light that shines. They use the light to be able to find their way out. But when the light goes up, Allah takes the light from them. Then you find out that now they don't even have direction. That is why in the Holy Quran, whenever Allah talks about everything, He must talk about this and that one. He said, يُؤْلِجُ اللَّيْلَ بِالنَّهَارِ. Allah takes night from day and then He takes day from night. So the same way when it comes to telling the truth, if you don't want to tell the truth and you want to lie, you want to do things that are contrary to the teachings of Allah, you want to try and gossip, you want to try and backbite, you want to try and divide, yes, probably you will succeed. But how long are you going to succeed? Allahu Akbar. That is why Allah said, فَأَمَّا زَبَرُ فَيَذْهَبُ جُفَاءً. Here the falsehood will never remain. It will come and it will go as if it never existed. But فَأَمَّا مَا يَنْفَعُ النَّاسَ. But we see that which benefits mankind. Allah said it will remain and it will forever remain and benefit mankind. That is why Imam Amir al-Mu'minin Ali ibn Abi Talib, when he was explaining about the truth, encouraging mankind, the people to follow the truth, There were instances that he cited and he said that each and every individual as we sit down here, we have two instances that come to us. Imam said, Adar Yomana, each and every one of us, we have two situations. There are situations that are very nice to us. Situations that things are very good for us. For instance, when we were at the end of the month, when the salary is going to be sent into our account, you realize that we are in good. Because at that point in time, there is something good that is coming to us. Imam tried to say that is one example. He said, Yawmul Laka, there is that which is yours. There is that time, that instant which is yours. There is that Yawman alayhi. And then there is that day which is against you. There is that day when things are not okay with you. But what did Imam say? Did he encourage us that when it is against us, we need to try and then justify a lie? Did the Imam say if it is good for us, we need to enjoy an extravaganza? No. He said if the day is yours, make sure that you don't enjoy extravaganza. If it is yours, the condition favors you. If you realize today you are the one who is on top, you realize that no matter Allah today things are very good with me. You realize that no, there are certain boundaries that are coming in my way. It doesn't give you the audacity to enjoy. Then Imam said, if the day is against you, what do you do? He said, the first bill, but some of us, we will go as far to lie, to backbite, and do all these things. And once we indulge into those things, how are we going to be able to build that wonderful society? How are we going to build that society? A society where a fellow believer becomes the leader of the fellow believer. So Imam Jafar, when he was explaining the further, then Imam said, لِلَّحَكِّ دَوْلَةً وَلِلْبَاطِلِ دَوْلَةً. Allahu Akbar. And then when we talk of truth, what truth is all about, truth has a very important role that it plays in our life. You know, that is why when you are somebody who is truthful, you are very sincere, even in doing the wrong thing. The day you discover the right thing, when you come in being extraordinary. These are the things of Imam. You are doing the wrong things and you are very sincere. When you do it, you say it. You are not saying it because you want people to laugh at you, but you are saying it because of your sincerity, because of your truthful nature. You do it and you say it, I did it. Imam said the day you discover truth, when you abide by the truth, you come into truth, and in that moment you are better than thousands of people who saw the truth 10 years ago. Because they saw the truth, and they never wanted to leave. So Imam said, لِلَّحَكِّ دَوْلَةً. He said, when you talk of truth, truth goes far and wide. Truth encompasses. Whether you live by it or you live it, you cannot make truth to the bottom. Allahu Akbar. How can you tell truth in the bottom? If truth was going to be told in the bottom, even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who created you and me, who has power over you and me, who even if he wants now to take us out of this world, he is capable of taking us. When he talks to us with the truth. Allah talks with us with the truth. That is why it said that when Allah created you and me, why is it that he created you and me? Allah created us because of his mercy. Allah wants us to enjoy his mercy. That is why we can question Allah, because every day, every night, every second, every minute, Allah is with the truth. And whoever is with the truth, there won't be questions that will arise for you to ask him. That is why Allah becomes the embodiment of all existence. Allah has life and has given you life, but our life is that, and that of Allah is not the same. But the life of Allah is the embodiment of all of us. So Imam encourages us and he said, لِلَّحَكِّ دَوْلَةً. Dawla is such a way that when you say the truth goes far and wide. Then he said, وَلِلَّبَاتِ الْجَوْلَ. When you say today, tomorrow it goes there, after 2 days you realize that the battle is nowhere to be found. Do you want to live with the truth or do you want to live with falsehood? Let's look at the Quran itself. When Allah was speaking to us, He speaks to us as if He is afraid of us. When Allah speaks to us, He speaks to us humbly with the respect and dignity. Allah will never talk to us harshly. Allah will never deceive us in any way. Allah always makes sure that even though He has the power over us, but when He talks to us, He talks to us humbly and the respect. You know, that is why when you go to Ayat al-Kursi, Allah said in the Holy Quran, Allah wa la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. You know, Allah is manifesting Himself to those who want, those who think, to understand that if you don't live by the truth in this world, wallahi you are deceiving yourself. Whatever that you think God will lead you to, you will end up losing. You will end up ending up with nothing without living by the truth. Allah said in the Holy Quran, Allah wa la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. That He is God Almighty. There is no one like Him. He is the one who is always alive and living. He has the power. God doesn't even doze until for Him to sleep. Me and you, whether we like it or not, we have to sleep. But God doesn't have anything in His life, in His existence. In His existence, there is nothing like that. Allah is trying to tell you and me that He is always watchful. He is always seeing and understanding. He is always merciful to you and me. That له ما في السماوات He owns whatever that is in the heaven and whatever that is on earth. And He says, Allah. The throne of Allah, the might of Allah, there is nothing that exceeds His might. There is nothing that exceeds His power. That is why after He told you and me about His power and might, then He asked you and me rhetorically, Man ذا الذي يشفع? Is there any one of you who hears or who intercedes? Is there any one of us who has the power? Said إِنَّهُ إِلَّا بِإِذْنِهِ. It is only with Him and it is through His permission that I can cure and you can cure. يَعْلَمُ مَا بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَأَرْجُلِهِمْ. Even before we get to Him what we have in our right and left, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. And وَلَا يُحِيطُونَ بِشَيْءٍ مِنْ عِلْمِهِ. There is nothing that goes beyond His knowledge. There is nothing that His knowledge doesn't encompass. Whatever that we will do, whatever that we don't thinking of doing, or whatever that we done centuries ago is all recorded in law. You know, after Allah said all these beautiful statements, listen to what Allah said. Allah said, because I am God, I want you to follow me at all. No. Allah said, today the truth has come openly against falsehood. Those that will follow truth, they are with me. And those that will follow falsehood, they are not with me, they are with Shaitan. Then after that, He stated very beautifully in the Word. That Allah Allah is the master of all those who believe in Allah. He said, يُخْرِجُهُمْ مِنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ إِلَى النُّورِ. He takes them out from darkness into light. That وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا. You see those who are ill-governed, said يُخْرِجُونَهُمْ مِنَ النُّورِ إِلَى الظُّلُمَاتِ. Allah. If you are ignorant, you are coming out of light into darkness. Allah doesn't say He is, the power, but He is the master. That means when we follow Him, we are following Him, and then we are going to be good to the right. Look at how Allah talks to you and me. Allah doesn't lie to me and you to tell us that no, because I am powerful, whatever that I want to do, I will do it the way I want it. No, that's why Imam said, لِلَّحَكَ دَوْلَةً وَلِلَّبَاطِلِ جَوْلَةً. Truth will forever remain. Whether we like it or not, it will remain the truth. We can choose today to ignore the truth, but if we want our success in the dunya, if we want Allah to be happy with us, if we want to go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where Allah will call our souls to say, a soul that has been accepted, then we need to live by the truth. Because when we look at what we are missing in our community, among the most important things and crucial for us is what we try to go our own way to be able to achieve whatever that is. Some of us are very good when it comes to life. We are very good if there's something that we don't like about a brand, and we want to demonstrate to other people. We know exactly how to do additions and subtraction, and we increase and we decorate simply because we don't like that person, and then we want to tell people about the person that this person is. No, truth Abu Dhabr al-Ghifari, when he became a Muslim within a short period of time, he got into a position that even those who became Muslims long ago couldn't have that thing. You know, Abu Dhabr al-Ghifari was known to be an idol worshipper. And he was very sincere in idol worshipper. And he was thinking, he had a thought, that the idol that he was worshiping the truth. Up until he discovered the truth. So that mentality and attitude, whereby he always comes by the truth, even in the time of Jahiliyyah, when he came into Islam, he came with that mentality. And the very next day he became a Muslim, he became special from Adam. Salman Farisi, the one of the other Prophet said, Salman minna ahl al-bayt, whatever. Salman neglected everything at his disposal. His family and everything, looking for the truth, because he was born and his family were people those that were worshipping fire. Salman realized that no, worshipping fire is not the truth, and Salman started going up and down looking for it. The first time Salman met our beloved Prophet, and he understood the truth, the very first time Salman took Shahada, he being a Muslim, he became completely different from other Muslims. Why? Because those other Muslims, they were not with the truth. Hypocrisy was too much in their heart. They see the Prophet, they tell, oh Prophet, MashaAllah, we are together. Prophet, we love you. Prophet, we are ready to die for you. Prophet, we believe in Allah. But they are at their heart, they are. They come with a voice, but in the heart, so respected brothers and sisters, if we want to build a good society, let's understand that the only thing that will unite us and give us the embodiment that we are looking for, to give us the salvation, the eternal salvation that we want, we need to try at all costs to abide by it. We need to start thinking about our actions and utterances, what we do wherever we find ourselves, even when we are with the non-believers, so we tell them the truth or not. Are we known to be truthful, or we are known to be people whatever we say? People must look into it twice. Like us, Imam Jafar al-Sadiq made it very clear. Imam Jafar al-Sadiq went as far to say if a person is known to be someone who lies, whatever that he says is falsehood, they tell you have to be very careful with it. Imam said, Iyaka wa musahabat al-kazzab. I am cautioning you, my respected brothers and sisters, for you to associate yourself with somebody who lies. Imam said, فَإِنَّهُ يُكَذِّبُ لَكَ الْبَعِيدُ وَيُبَدِّلُ لَكَ الْكَذِبُ. You see this liar, somebody that will deceive them. He will come to you, and when he comes to you, he is going to tell you lies, and as a result he will tell you that what is near, he will tell you far. You come and talk about something that is near, he tells you no, it's not somewhere it's true. You will have to go miles away to get it. And what is near to you, and what is far Why? Because he wants to deceive your conscience. He wants to deceive you so that you will leave the truth that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created you with. So respected parents and sisters, I am humbly appealing to you. Let's try whatever that we do in our life, wherever we find ourselves. We need to understand that the only way for us to attain the pleasure of Allah, to have that closeness that we want towards Allah, we need to make sure that whatever that we say, it should be nothing but once we abide by the truth, then definitely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to make life easy for us, inshallah. So Imam explained and he said, through these four characteristics that I'm going to mention, and I want you to lend me your ear, and to see to it that when we abide by the truth, it will make our lives illuminated. And when I talk of truth, it's not to be true to me or to the brother. You have to be true to yourself. It's very simple. If you are not true to yourself, how are you going to be true to your brother or your sister? It becomes very difficult to be true to somebody. Imam al-Bukhari said, if Muslims want to have that social aspect of their life, their Islamic spirituality, first of all, they need to observe that whatever that they do, they must do it no matter what they do. Imam explained that yes, there are certain truths. When you tell those truths, make sure that it serves the purpose of the truth. Because some of us have the notion to say, we have to tell the truth. So when I go and I see my brother doing something wrong there, I come to the Jumah, I say, Salaam alaikum, my brothers and sisters. You know Mustapha and so and so. I saw him in the Shibin there, drinking liquor, so you are telling the truth. No, Imam didn't say that. Yes, we have to tell the truth. But Imam said we should tell the truth for the truth to tell the truth. And in which way? When somebody, a mother loses her daughter, and then you come and you want to tell her there was a child to knock with the daughter, or the son, or whatever, as a result she passed away, Now you come to the mother and say, no, I'm coming with the truth. You come, Salaam alaikum, mama, your daughter is dead, they're lying. No, Imam said no. We should serve the truth so that the truth must serve the truth. And how? When you see the truth, you need to make sure that you mention the truth. But in which way are you going to mention the truth? Are you going to be hypocritical? So that when you see the brother is the enemy or somebody that doesn't like him, or somebody that they are in loggerheads with, you come to him and say, you know the news that is circulating in town? No, Imam didn't say it. Imam said, whenever you want to tell the truth, make sure in your heart there is no iota of hypocrisy in your heart. You don't come and you want to tell people because you have certain hypocrisy in your heart and you don't use it too. The same way it happens that you want to tell the truth. So for instance, a mother who lost a child as a result of accident, you don't come there to come and tell her just so that Mama, your daughter was not by a car, and then she says, no, you don't. You have to do it with wisdom. You have to find a perfect way. Even after telling the truth, but you have to find a perfect way for the truth to be said. Because if you are hypocritical, you go and see something from someone, you come and then announce it, and then they go back to him, they start asking. Now the problem is today for us is to have a good Islamic environment, good Islamic community. We need to make sure that whatever that we say, wherever that we are, we make sure that whatever we say is a matter of absolute. So we ask subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easy for us to know the truth. Imam said, after accepting the truth, or after knowing the truth, we need to stand by the truth. You can't say you know the truth, but you yourself, in your husband says, there is nothing indicates that you are telling it, or you know the truth. You know you are, you read a lot of books and you know a lot of things. You know this thing is haram, that thing is haram, alhamdulillah. But you yourself, you don't practice what you know that is haram. But you will come and tell people about it. Hey, I read in this book and it says this. But you yourself in your life, you don't practice anything of it. Imam quoted example in the Holy Quran who says, أَتَعْمُرُونَ النَّاسَ بِالْبِرِّ وَتَنْسَوْنَ أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَنْتُمْ تَتْلُونَ الْكِتَابَ أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. Quran was asking. Is that you command people to do good. You command people to make sure that whatever they do is right. But you are the one who is commanding them and you forgotten about yourself. You don't do it. You don't live up to it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking, أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. So are you not pondering? Are you not thinking? Are you not knowing that you are deceiving yourself? Are you not knowing that you are doing unjust to yourself? Why do you know the truth and you bring the truth, but you yourself you don't live by it? So Imam said, if you want to come up with a very cool Islamic environment, we should search for it. Wherever we find it, we should go for it. Once we find the truth, we need to abide by the truth. The criteria of the truth will be lost from us. When people see us we do things, they don't know. He is with the righteous people. When they see us doing whatever, people are willing to come to us because they know that whatever that we are doing nothing but this. And whatever that we are doing only to serve the truth, and the real truth is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Holy Quran, if we are going to indeed be people that perform a real salah, that salah alone is enough for it to prevent you and me in indulging in the wrong. How many of us we perform salah? But after salah there are so many wrong things that we do. How many of us we perform salah? But there are certain things that have become us. We indulge into it and finally it has become part and parcel of us. It's very difficult for us to achieve. Sometimes when we talk, then they say, no, me, I am like that. Me, I was born like that. Who told you that you were born like that? Who told you that you are that? How do you claim that you are that? Why will Allah make you like that? You are the one who is calling that onto yourself, saying that you are like that. But if you are willing to change that, there is no way Allah is going to deny you that. Because Allah has made it very clear. If you work harder, He will help you. And if you work harder, Allah is always with those people who are working harder to establish it. Then Imam Jumah continues. Then he said, when we talk of the truth, always needing to know that there is success in the truth. He said, an-najatu fi-sidq. Whenever you want to succeed, tell the truth. But you know, some of us, we think when we live longer by lying, that indicates that we succeed. Or we are successful. Tell the truth no matter what. Sometimes you even go as far as, even if you are going to lose your life, you tell the truth. You lose life. But in the eye of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you are highly honored. You are dignified. You will have a very high status in the eye of Allah because you live by the truth. That is why Imam Hussein, when he was going to Karbala, even though he knew that he was going to die, but he knew that he was telling nothing but the truth. Then what did Imam Hussein do? He said, مَا خَرَجْتُ بَصْرًا وَلَا أَشْرًا وَلَا مُقْتِدًا وَلَا ظَالِمًا. That I didn't go out there just to show off that I am the grandson of the Prophet. I didn't go there because there is something, that I want materially. I didn't go there because of that. And I didn't go there to oppress. Neither did I go there to cheat. بَلْ إِنَّمَا خَرَجْتُ لِسَنَةِ الْإِسْلَامِ أُمَّةً. That I went out there simply because I want the amr bil ma'ruf of my grandfather. وَنَهَيْ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ of my grandfather to be observed. Imam knew he was going to die, but he knew that he is going to die holding on to it. So we need to try, my respected brothers and sisters. You can tell the truth today, you die tomorrow, but you will continue living up until the day of Qiyamah. Because whenever people think about you, whenever people want to talk about you, they say, who is that one? Then they will not show you. Why? Because they knew you to be true. If you are truthful, definitely always you will realize that you are on top, because you are the one Allah loves most, and you are the one that is getting closer and closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Imam said, the third one, now we know the truth, and we abide by it. When we abide by the truth, we need to allow the truth to govern our life. Truth must govern our individual life. It must guide our marital life. It must guide our societal life. We shouldn't indulge anything in the truth. We make sure that whatever that we do, we are doing what says the truth. We should call people unto the truth. We shouldn't be stingy like as we mentioned earlier on. But Imam indicated to us, we shouldn't go there and tell people I am truthful. Our habit, our lives must indicate to people that indeed we are abided by nothing but this. We shouldn't have the truth. Because when we hide the truth, we are denying other people to gain the pleasure of Allah. We need to see to it that whatever good that we have, we must share within ourselves. We must share with our wives and children. We must share with our community. Because each and every one of us is looking for the truth. And all of us, when we get the truth, we are all walking onto the same. That is why when you go into numerous of our du'as, our supplications, when we recite our supplications, even in the verses of our religion, Allah has made it, even if we are individuals, we have to use the pronoun of plural. In Salat, how many times do we say Ihsan al-Sirat? We say, oh God, guide us onto the right track. We are not saying, oh Allah, guide me. Even if you alone are performing Salat, you say Ihsan al-Sirat. You don't say Ihsan, no, you say Ihsan al-Sirat. Because all of us, our main goal and objective in life is what? We are looking and searching for the truth. Always we are swimming and we are trying left, right, center. What are we looking for? Our main aim is we are looking for it. We say, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. Why do we say إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ? Even if individually are performing salat, we don't say إِيَّاكَ أَعْبُدُ, because in Arabic terminology, if you want to say it's you that I serve, if you are singular, you say إِيَّاكَ أَعْبُدُ, it's you that I serve. But every day in our prayers, even if we are alone, we say إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. Because Allah wants us always to be by the truth. Like as Amir al-Mu'minin said, the truth is bitter, but we have to try as also to deal with it. And when we are with the truth, we shouldn't be stingy with it. And that manifestation must come from our actions. What we do, sometimes we undermine the order, and as a result, it takes us out of it. But when we abide by the truth, I am telling you, we lose nothing. We can die today, but still in the eye of Allah, we are highly honored because we do the right. So we ask Subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easy for us, inshallah. Then Imam concluded and he said that when we are not stingy with the truth, now we have the truth, we know it, and we make sure that we practice the truth, and we make sure that we are not stingy when it comes to the truth. We need to make sure that wherever that we find ourselves, we have to be the embodiment of it. Because it is only then that when you call on Allah, Allah will advance towards you with it. Instead, when you call on Allah, it's easy Allah comes with you because you are holding the banner of truth and you are heading towards Allah. And once you head towards Allah, Allah will advance several steps towards you. Why? Because you are living by it. So, respected brothers and sisters, let's see that we should be truthful wherever we go. Let's start with ourselves and to that of our brothers and sisters, even to our non-Muslim friends and sisters. We need to be truthful to them. Whatever that we do, we need to make sure that deep down in our hearts we are doing nothing but it. Because today when we look at our communities, what is destroying us and what is keeping us apart because of what? Today we paint the truth and we are diving in for it. We have tell the truth. We tell truth with integrity, as Quran says. We hear the truth, but you know about to hold on to the truth, we turn it upside down. It's about me. I want to achieve what I want. And whichever way that I'm going to use, if I'm going to lie, if I'm going to backbite, if I'm going to do all these hypocritical things for me to achieve the goal that I want, I end up doing it for me to achieve. How am I going to be? The one that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our beloved Prophet stated categorically that none of you will enter Jannah except the one who believes in Allah. And he said none of you will ever be a believer of Allah if he doesn't love a helper brother like him. If you don't love your brother like yourself, then consider yourself you are not even a believer. And consider yourself in Jannah, you will not have Jannah. If you hate a brother, hate him for the sake of Allah. The same way when you love the brother, love him for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you do that, definitely Allah will be. So we ask subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it for us, inshallah. You know, in our state of time, we say truthful is very difficult. It's very difficult for us to be truthful. We have made it to be difficult. I humbly appeal to you, if you talk to yourself, and you tell yourself that from now onward, I will make sure that whatever that I do myself the truth, I am telling you, you will live up to it. And that is going to shield you from hypocrisy. It's going to shield you from backbiters. It's going to shield you from deceiving. It's going to take you out of so many things. And you will realize that you become embodiment of unity. People always will come to you. And all of you will be advancing towards Allah. All of us are trying to attempt towards Allah. We have two arrows. The arrow that is going towards Allah and then that arrow that is coming towards us. So when we are united, we tell the truth, you realize that that arrow that is going towards Allah, it is going to accelerate, and that one that is coming towards us also will accelerate, and with that we can come up wherever the just possibility is. We will leave to serve the social aspect of it, more especially the religion that we claim to belong to. When we live in that regard, I am telling you, the social aspect of our Islamic spirituality is going to manifest itself for all of us to benefit. So we ask subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easy for us, inshallah. We ask subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us to be able to suffer this, inshallah. Even though some of us we think it's not easy, but frankly speaking it's possible. When we want to live by it, definitely we can live by it. But if we don't want, and we want to claim today I am like that, or we want to see our evils ahead, then definitely it will be very difficult for us to be able to abide by the truth. So we ask one that make it easy for us, inshallah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. قل هو الله احد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا احد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد أوصي أبوابهم وربينا بأفضل الصلوات وبارك عليهم بأفضل البركات والسلام عليهم وعلى أرواحهم وأصحابهم وأصحابهم. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وخاتمة الزهرة سيدة نساء العالمين وأمير المؤمنين علي بن أبي طالب والحسن والحسين سيد شباب أهل الجنة وعلي بن حسين ومحمد بن علي وجعفر بن محمد وموسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى ومحمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد وعثمان بن علي ومحمد بن الحسن القائم المنتصر المهدي صلوات if it's not to advance us towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is very difficult for us to be able to achieve our aims and objectives. You know, sometimes in life, all of us, we think we are very smart. You know, like after sitting down here, each and every one of us, we have our plans and objectives that we want to achieve in life. And if Allah helps us and we are able to achieve it, or we see the signs that we are going to achieve it, sometimes we think we are so smart. And if as a result of that smartness, that is why we are getting towards the goal. You know, I was discussing with a brother a little while ago with regard to us. You know, some of us, because of material things, we always give second preference to loving Allah and then serving the truth. Some of us sometimes, because of what we are doing to have and sleep, you realize that we serve those things that we want to achieve in life. Whatever that is for Allah, we must wait a little while. You know, some of us think we are still young. We have the whole world for us. So let's go and serve this material world, and then inshallah in the near future, we will end up serving Allah subhanahu. I am throwing a challenge to you all here. Go into your community. The elderly people in your community, whichever situations they find themselves, whether they are rich or they are poor, whether they are healthy or they are sick, ask them their lifestyle. Ask them when they were in your age, what was their ambition and what was the goal that they were getting. I am telling you, hardly to find a father, somebody who is more than 60 years today, then he will tell you when I was 30, when I was 25, I never had anything that I wanted to achieve. There were so many things that I desired to achieve. There were so many things that I had of me that I wanted to be able to achieve. But then you ask, did he need money to achieve it all? It's true. Either he or she achieves it, but at the end of the day he loses. Or either the person tries whatever that he can to achieve it, but unfortunately he doesn't or she doesn't achieve it. So that is the part and then the part. We the young ones today, I am telling you in the next 30 to 40 years, if Allah grants us and we are still alive, whatever that we are thinking about now, whatever that is distracting us to have that closeness to Allah, to stand by the truth and tell the truth, is either we will achieve it and lose it before we get to 60, or we will achieve it. But our servitude, our humility, our trust to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is low. That is why if you know from the beginning, the priority must be Allah subhanahu. The priority should be serving the truth. The priority should be living by the truth. And when you live by the truth today, there is no way you are going to regret tomorrow. Neither are you going to regret in the near future. Because today when you look at the world we live in, falsehood has taken over. Today when you look at the nations that we have, each and every nation is trying to deceive and lie because of the materialism. Today you realize that there are countries calling themselves they are the superpower. And they are looking forward to see to it that their interest goes far and wide. And as a result, even if falsehood comes truth comes their way, they will tend it inside. Because they want to achieve it. So always they want people to be with them. And once you are with them, they expect you to follow their path. When they lie, you lie. And you know one difficult thing about life, when you lie and you lie and you lie and doubt you become fine. Now you are trying to defend falsehood. And how are you going to defend falsehood if Allah is with them? That is why when you face into history, even the current history, names were called. There were issues that were claimed to be in other people's countries. And those became, the guard, or it gave them the chance to go and attack and kill other people in their country. Can you imagine? We were told that in Iraq, there was a weapon of mass destruction in there. And because of that, we were told that all of us should support for Saddam Hussein to be overthrown. But unfortunately, what happened? Yes, Saddam was overthrown. People are still feeling the consequences of the bombardment in Iraq. But the question, the name that they called initially to say there are weapons of mass destruction. When was the last time those weapons of mass destruction were discovered or seen by anyone, even including themselves? Today, America, they went to Iraq and then they killed dozens of people. But let's ask ourselves, they said that there was weapons of mass destruction, whatever. Since the 10 after day, did they ever discover any weapon there which is mass destruction? You realize that after days, even up until when Iraq and Iran was under their care, they couldn't discover it. Today they tell us that we're going to have atomic weapons and whatever. But let's look into history. Which country was the first country to use this, weapons of mass destruction over time? Hiroshima and Nagasaki happened, and which country was the country that, strike Hiroshima and Nagasaki? It's Iran. Isn't it? You see, because we want to defend falsehood. So the same way, even in our communities also, if we want to defend the falsehood, I am telling you, we will never be able to save ourselves. Look at Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein was a child of the West. They brought him into power. And initially, whatever that he wanted, they gave it to him. He was enjoying himself. But who killed Saddam Hussein? Because you see, you are with the falsehood and you want to defend falsehood. And how are you going to defend falsehood? Let's look at the Hosni Mubarak. Hosni Mubarak, until recently, he was like an icon in the Middle East. When they used to look at him and he thought he was on top. And he was trying to be and defend the falsehood. But today, who overthrew Hosni Mubarak? In the same way, who did whatever that they did? If they never wanted him to be overthrown, I am telling you, it's going to be difficult for him to do. Look at Bahrain. Bahrain people up to date are busy fighting and thank them that they don't want their leader. But what is happening? Because the masters, they are defending falsehood. And then those who are the slaves also are defending falsehood. And for now, they are in the good hands. Still, the kingdom of Bahrain is still flourishing. So I am telling you, my respected brothers and sisters, even the countries that are left today that we see, who are trying to defend falsehood, they see that it is tough, but to Allah, very soon and very soon, the truth will manifest, and those falsehood definitely will be. Because Allah has made it very clear. قُلْ جَاءَ الْحَقُّ وَزَهَقَ الْبَاطِلُ. The truth has come, and then the falsehood has been destroyed. إِنَّ الْبَاطِلَ كَانَ زَهُوقًا. Falsehood will let us know the position. So my respected brothers and sisters, try and abide and live with it. Let's try the little that we can within ourselves, with our brothers and sisters. We shouldn't try to create things that are not there, things that are not seen. Don't capitalize on the mistake of your brother and you want to use it as a weapon because you don't follow the truth and you want to use it to turn and twist it because you want to achieve your aim. The aim will never and forever will never achieve. But I'm telling you, if you tell the truth, you will die today, you will have people who will continue to fight for you. And who is going to be able to fight for Allah? And I'm telling you, in a community,